Yeah, hello everyone. We do technically have we are technically having clown time, but it is not the clown you're thinking of. These are not the clowns you're looking for. Where am I? What the heck? What is this? That's not. Huh? Why is that the ace? That's not ace attorney. That's not ace attorney at all. Hi everyone. Hi Croak and Kim. Why is my? I forgot to turn on my face tracking. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi. I'm very excited to get to the balloon clown girl, but we're not gonna be there for a long time, unfortunately. Alright, calling Skye. Hello? Skye, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, hi everyone. Skye is here.
Right, I have snacks, so if you hear me eating, that's why.
That's great. Hello everyone, and welcome to Ace Attorney, where I definitely come prepared to streams and don't keep forgetting to install the game. Yeah, it only happened like twice. It's not that bad. Why is Ace Attorney set to that though? That's societally not the Ace Attorney screen. Okay, there we go. And now I need to screen share with you. You can see that, right?
1 second. Yes.
All right, here we go. Croak asks, I'm curious, you two are going through the games for the first time, but do you know anything via, like, fan osmosis, big moments, changes, anything? Well, I know... What? Yeah, well, I know a few things. I've known a lot of things about Ace Attorney through, like, the fandom and the internet and memes and stuff. But I mean, there is a lot of stuff I still don't know. But I mean, I've been dabbling in the fandom, trying not to spoil myself too much. I do know, like, some of the characters that are going to show up in the future times in the Apollo Justice trilogy, and I'm excited to learn about that. About them, but we can't even play those until next year. But I don't know. Skye knows a bit less than I do, although they have learned a couple things from fan fiction. I'm led to believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. But I am really happy that we're getting into this because, like, because the fandom has been going on for so long, I'm just excited to, like, finally be in on all of the things. Now that we're playing through this. And now we're finally on the last day of, what I'm told for a lot of people is the worst trial. So let's get into it. Yeah, Edgeworth is just Nick's soon-to-rate crush. I mean, we kind of got all that from the first game, you know. I'm mostly wondering what you guys know about 2-4, the next case. Well, I know some things that happen in it, you know, just not a whole lot of details.
I think I know what happens in this one. In that one, I mean. But I could be thinking of 3-4.
Could be thinking of what?
3, 4.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm very excited to get to it anyway. But you know, we'll see what we know and what we don't know. Anyway, good morning, Max. Oh, yes. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Oh, he has stage fright too. It's good to know that even stars have to deal with this. Oh God, who is this character? Teehee. Oh wait, no, it's her. Yeah. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina, why are you here? Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. That's the best way to be. Your defendant is David Bowie? Yes, if David Bowie was terrible. And also has a similar name to someone else I know. Dang it, okay. How fabulous! My sweetie pie! My sweetie pie princess! Please contain yourself. You came to watch my performance today? Oh yeah, the carton is made of glass. That's not a glass of milk, that's a carton. Of course I did! Mo told me to actually come and watch this.
Mo said that? Why?
Why would Mo say that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
No.
It's not that kind of show, isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on here, or even where she is, and I'm about to kick you in the fucking balls.
Or what the age of consent is. Well, Max, looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience.
I think he was jumping up and down. Hang on.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Oh, that's not fabulous if it's jumping up and down. What?
No, my character on the stream.
Oh, right. That happens sometimes. If you just I think you can like adjust the sensitivity in the settings or something.
Okay.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Oh, yeah, you're just figuring that out? Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go?
Mo?
Top of the morning to you, Governor. Why have you suddenly become Irish?
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day with the energy in the morning. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early boy gets the worm. Then again, worms lack higher brain function, just like I do today, apparently. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Why is everyone bringing milk? Why is everyone obsessed with milk today? Oh my, thanks. So how are you today, right?
Well, I've got the feeling today I'm gonna face off against the real culprit.
That's usually how these things go. You mean Acro? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful! That wasn't milk. Oh no! Oh no! They've decided they like Max because reasons, but why are they expressing that through milk? What? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare.
If all I've got to worry about is how thin that tightrope is, I've used it today. I'm used to it already.
I think the game thinks Max has had a character arc and people need to be nice to him now. Has he though? Has he really?
He's been in jail the whole time.
he's been in jail and he's just been sobbing. That Max said he liked drinking milk. I don't remember when he said that. Did he say that?
I don't remember.
Maybe we skipped like some optional dialogue and the game thinks that we got to it already.
It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can with other witnesses.
What are you gonna do then, Nick? Also, I'm very happy that Croak shares my feelings about Max Galactica. That he's just not great. Definitely the worst Max that I know, I gotta say.
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare.
I have an annoyingly good Ace Attorney trivia memory. Well, that's great for us right now.
That's kind of like me with the MCU.
And me with video games in general.
Today I'm having a stroke. I'm just kidding. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Oh, so Mo wants Regina to learn.
Face reality.
Yeah, face reality instead of living in her dream world. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. Well, I mean, I don't know if that... I don't know how we're gonna prove that. No. Wait, hang on. We can channel Mia and be like, no, don't, hang on. She does, when people die, they don't become stars. They just go to this void where we can just pull people from randomly, and then they get to wear the summoner's clothes. You know, that's actually what happens when they die. They don't become stars, silly. They become ghosts. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Tell that's my grandma.
Alright, Franziska, what do you got for us? Yeah, traumatize the child. What could go wrong? Yeah. Yeah, Mo is being very harsh right now. I don't know what got into him. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness, or shall we say, a new eyewitness.
Are you fucking serious right now? Stop!
I don't know why you needed to clarify that. I just kind of thought that the eyewitness part was specified, or was implied. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain that the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Oh, God. Poor Gumshoe.
I will not be paying him extra for this.
Oh, fuck you!
Very well, please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Oh my fucking God. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. No.
That's not a thing
never.
that anyone says.
Fucking stop.
Well, it's good to know that the witness stand is wheelchair accessible. Name and occupation. Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Berry Big Circus. Eyewitness specifies they personally saw something relevant, direct testimony versus a regular witness who could be waves it past witnesses. All right. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
But still, poor Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Pay him better. Give him a raise.
Yeah, he deserves more than he's paid. When I said defund the police, I didn't mean defund this specific policeman and only him.
I'm also a Disney princess. Oh my god.
Yeah, he is. He pretty much is. He has all of the animals seem to love him so much.
Okay, now imagine you take said animal, said Disney princesses and put them on trial.
What in a
world where it's just Ace Attorney. See how that goes.
Okay, Disney. I need a Disney Ace Attorney crossover. That's what I need to do right now.
This would be hilarious.
That would be amazing, actually, and I want to see that.
Fuck.
We could have we could have the villains trying to frame the princesses for crimes, and
wait, where is it?
And Ace Attorney Mickey Mouse has to prove that they didn't do it or something. That would actually be incredible.
Okay, I don't want to see something real quick.
Every detective in this series has terrible luck. Gumshoe may actually have it better than some. Really? Yet. Oh yeah, the Ace Attorney MLP crossover is a thing. Yes, that's how I got introduced to this franchise, through that. And it's amazing, actually.
I don't know what the Lane crossover is, but we're gonna ignore that.
We might get to that eventually. We'll see. 3DS emulation is hard. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crimes, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, what if he just said no, and Francisco was like, fuck, what do we do now?
No, imagine I'm up on the stand, and I had to go through all that grilling from the prosecution, and I'm just like, nah.
I didn't plan for this series of events. I just realized. What you just realized? It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, what the frick does the disabled guy have? Why the frick does the disabled guy have a room on the 3rd floor? I mean, I assume it was his room before he got disabled. But that's actually a good point. Why didn't they just swap his room for another one? Yeah, he could have just swapped with Mo. What did? Everything about this just everything about this case is terrible. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown?
No.
If that's the case, there's little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the skies that night.
Yeah, hold it, bitch. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness, baby.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the... What?
Stop calling me a fool.
No, it's my thing. Yeah, I saw a flying guy, case closed. Yeah. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Excuse you? Bringing up my boyfriend?
He is also my brother. I can bring him up however I want.
Well, the thing is, I don't fucking know that.
Yeah, I told you yesterday. Didn't you remember?
No.
I'm
just kidding. I know.
Just
kidding.
It was a whole dramatic thing. All right, whatever. Or whatever. I keep forgetting that I have this accent. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
Yeah. In the words of Ms. Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. All right. How do we go about this?
But I'm sorry. There was one thing that stuck out to me. From behind?
Yeah, that is interesting to me.
No, because like when someone is flying, why would they fly backwards?
Wait, no, maybe they were just flying away from the window.
Because the scene is right below his window. And you would think that when they're flying, you would either see a side profile or a front profile. So this ain't fucking right.
Well, maybe he was flying in the other direction.
Nah, this is weird.
Okay. You know, Francisco, the very serious prosecutor, has to use seances and flying people to try and win her cases. I think defeating her is a mercy at this point. Well, you know, in her defense, the seances are real, where the jury's still out on flying people, though. Anyway,
Let's press on this one.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all. Or straight up facing away from Acro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window in a fucking blizzard?
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window, very conveniently. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body.
Why do we have the hat?
Oh yeah! Because he didn't have the hat. I'm convinced the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The more I press on the less results I seem to get. Maybe there was something fishy. Yes, there was.
There is a contradiction.
There's a huge contradiction with that testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it. Fifth evidence.
You got it.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? Well, we have his high silk hat.
Haha, bitch! You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down your window that night.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
No. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
With this, Mr. Rice. Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? No, you fucking dumbass!
Gay, you're a fucking idiot. No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means Acro. And you've been fibbing on the star. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Theory time.
Yeah?
So, I am not sure about the validity of Acro's disability, like if he can walk or not. I'm not sure about that. But so you know how the bust was missing?
Yeah.
And you know how he just said there was a silhouette with the hat?
Oh.
What if he had the bust and dropped it on the ringmaster thinking it was Max?
Oh, that would be that could be it. That could be it. I think that might.
That's why. So that's why he said the backside.
Yeah, because he would have. I guess he would have dropped it from the back. I mean,
and that's why there's no footprints.
Yeah, because there wasn't even a guy. It was. There was a guy. It was just someone from the window.
Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. All right, but yeah.
What? Why wouldn't that make sense?
So you know that I was thinking. Wait, what did that? I was thinking about the weird thing on Mo's roof in his room, but then I realized that probably wouldn't be a result of the bust, maybe.
Oh yeah, probably.
Murder happened outside.
Maybe.
But that's my theory.
Order! Does Acro have a motive to kill Max, though? I don't know. I mean, he's an asshole. I want to kill him, so...
Maybe? Or maybe the ringmaster. One of those two.
I think everybody has a motive to kill not to kill Acro, to kill Max. Even Regina, but she doesn't know that she has a motive to kill Max. As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
Acro was the real culprit. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself!
On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Judge?
Okay.
Judge?
Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you?
He needs to retire.
I'm honestly just kind of worried about you at this point. Honestly. Like, I'm past the point of getting upset. I'm worried. I'm worried about you.
Why? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Yeah.
God, that's a weird name.
Also, Croak says they don't think that the game knows how hateable Max is. I mean, come on, everybody hates him. Literally everybody, besides Regina. But Regina should hate him, but she doesn't realize that. Anyway, whatever. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Yeah.
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds.
Huh?
Well, he kind of has to. He's the protagonist of a video game. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Okay, so how about you, instead of you insulting me, how about you just try to, like, defend yourself? Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary.
Wow. He is wait, I'm being pecked! That
But he sicked one of his birds on us!
He's staying rather calm and collected, and he had his bird peck me.
Mr. Dingaling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me.
Yeah, you could be faking shit.
I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
Then where was your fucking wheelchair in your room when you were doing the flashback, huh?
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Forgive me.
Oh yeah. Also, Max says, why do I think Skye would be a Phoenix main in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Mainly because I voice him?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Also, I have this snazzy artwork of Skye dressed as him.
I look fucking fly.
Yes, you do. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his clients. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things?
Nah.
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. I have the unfortunate feeling that I feel like this game is accidentally trying to make the point of actually picking on the disabled is okay sometimes. I don't know that. Maybe that's not. I don't know. I'm gonna just not think about that. Anyway, Captain Lunar says never join Caesar's Legion. Well, thanks for letting me know, but this isn't Fallout New Vegas. Wait, Phoenix is a poopy head! I like to imagine that I'm just imagining that Regina's the one saying that one.
God damn it, Regina. What the fuck?
Because every game is New Vegas if you look hard enough. I mean, fair, I think. See, that's Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut galleries, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got the doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power.
This reminds me, almost reminds me of a Law and Order Criminal Intent episode.
Oh really? What happened in that?
Basically, this dude pretending to be really smart so he could publish like a theory about like this. I don't know. It was like a theory on like the theory of everything. And his partner that he was partnered up with was like, wait a minute, something ain't right here, and so he had him killed. And the thing
Jesus.
is, yeah, he's supposedly in a wheelchair, and he can walk.
Yeah, I mean, some people that are in wheelchairs can walk, and some people can't.
He's pretending he can't.
She is clearly a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. I could see that. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
No. Because, one, his brother's in the hospital. Two, Regina wouldn't help him. Three, I don't even think, fucking Ben would help. Or Trilo.
What about the monkey?
Maybe? Do you think the monkey can lift a fucking, butt?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Alright. I don't... Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Wait, no, I said that there wasn't one. What?
Excuse me. Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There were no accomplices. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Order! What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Captain Lunar says, I have a cousin who can walk, but not well due to nerve damage. He can't walk for long without pain. His legs are kind of jacked because he can still put weight. Just the action of walking hurts him. Yeah, I mean, some people with wheelchair... some people... so he still has... so he still largely uses a wheelchair or crutches. Yeah, some people with wheelchairs can walk. Acro isn't one of them, though. But, you know...
okay. How the fuck did he get the bus upstairs?
That's a good question.
Now I'm gonna have to prove it all prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry, probably from his room.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed!
Hey, then let's do it! Mr. Phoenix writes, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Yeah.
He's faking! Throw him out of the wheelchair! Ah, that's the Captain Lunar we know and love.
Yay! Welcome back. I'm sorry we had to go down battling. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Forgive me!
I don't know either, but, Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, where exactly was Mr. Dingaling?
His room?
Yeah, he was in his room.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room.
Pretty simple, Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
Maybe. I don't know. Debatable. Talk to my therapist.
You'll have a therapist? Can you get me in contact with him? Because because God knows I need therapy. What say you, Mr. Dingaling? Yeah. Is there any way to somehow BS this with a metal detector? Yeah, we don't have a metal detector with us anymore.
Just stick the bird on us again.
Oh, great. It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that what you propose is impossible, yes, that's it. Use a metal detector, a gum, and a rubber band, and he'll confess. We don't have any of those things, unfortunately.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
Do you not know the myth of if you go to the top of the Empire State Building and you drop a penny and it hits someone in the head, they die?
Oh yeah. Do you think he killed him with a penny?
No. He killed him with a bus.
Ah, yes.
You've got a point.
As always, Max's bust is the key to everything in here. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's
sure,
true.
But not the real human.
That's true. Mo said they saw Max, didn't he?
Flies away. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly!
Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? Oh, he has a quarter-sized bus. Yeah. I used to have that too, but then I took HRT.
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? And I can't leave my room. I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How'd he do it? The bus!
It's the bust!
That's next course of this legal buffet.
Superman can fly. Superman is an alien.
Yeah.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here.
Oh God, no, oh God, no! I don't need an existential crisis on how he flies!
It's okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Also, you can. Also, I'm pretty sure they have like a book on how Superman can fly. There's like a like they have a book called like the Book of Superhuman Biology or something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that later. Anyway, she's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought.
Yeah, Billy Batson also, aka Captain Marvel, can fly via magic. Yeah, well,
yeah, that's magic. That makes sense.
Yeah, Krillin can fly. Krillin is okay. Well,
who's Krillin? I don't know Krillin.
He's from Dragon Ball.
Oh.
Why can Krillin fly? I don't remember why he can do that. Hawkman can. Yeah, Hawkman. Look, none of those people are in this universe. I think maybe.
I mean, probably his comics.
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Or like the off-brand comic.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Acro killed the Ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Yeah, you drop you drop a heavy thing on a human head, and boom, they dead. Blunt force trauma!
Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Yeah!
Alright, let's present some evidence.
I'm going to present some evidence.
So, what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? Mega Man can fly, I think. Well, no, actually. Well, okay, sometimes. His dog Rush can fly, and then when his dog Rush can fly, and then when he combines with Rush using the super adapter, Mega Man can fly. So, yeah, he can fly sometimes. What evidence? The bust. We have the bust. We don't have the bust. Don't.
Wait, hang on. What do we got?
We have the attorney's badge, the Maya's Magatama,
we already know all this evidence.
The crime photo.
Go to the next page. Next page!
Yeah, we have the autopsy report, the wooden box, the small seasoning bottle, the Grand Prix photo, note, and
there we go.
The picture of the bust. There's a picture of the bust. There's a picture of the bust.
What about Magneto? Doesn't he have like weird powers?
Yeah, he has magnetism powers. How does that let him fly?
That's a. Yeah, what are his powers?
What's that? A picture?
Indeed, it is. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it's life-sized, it's also very, very heavy.
So Max's bust is large and heavy. Got it. Heavy.
Okay. Magneto is able to manipulate the forces of gravity and magnetism, so he can just reduce his gravity and practically fly.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. But he's also a mutant, so which is technically different from a human. He's in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which Nick is also in, meaning shared universe. You got a point that. Well, no. Well, I think that's technically a separate universe, but whatever.
Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Ah!
Try me, bitch. See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster.
Okay, but we still haven't figured out how he got the bust to his room.
True. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Oh God.
This fucking case. Honestly, this whole bust running gag is the least infuriating thing in this whole thing.
Yeah. It proves that Phoenix is gay. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. This definitely proves that Phoenix is gay. He can't stop thinking of Max's bust. Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster?
Rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
You possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Do you not notice the fucking stack of shit in his room right next to the window? Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bus. I mean, yeah, if you're an acrobat, you gotta have strength, especially in your core.
Mr. Dingaling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, oh, his birds are gone. Acro's at a loss for words and a loss for birds.
He should be. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. Ow!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Wait, what's that? What about dick jokes? Wait, what? No, what? I don't understand where dick jokes came from. Captain Lunar was saying something about dick jokes, and that's, I don't know.
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. Oh, instead of bus jokes, it could be dick jokes. But I'm pretty sure that the Japanese prefer bus jokes to dick jokes in general. It's like a cultural thing, I think. The defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
I mean, he does sometimes, but just not this time. Mr. Dingaling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. Oh yeah, AK could be way worse. Yeah. Your ability to, if you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems, however, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you.
The woman will stick it to any load to win a case.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. Oh, hello, Veil Travel Games Productions. Nice to have you here. We're just in the middle of the last day of Turnabout Big Top. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
Wait.
I have no doubts in regards to this witness testimony. What?
The Ringmaster, when he was walking by, he didn't have a box, right?
I don't think he did. Did he? Wait. Did he? Wait.
So...
Hold on, wait, yeah, hang on. Something's not right. Yeah, something doesn't add up here. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm thinking as a killer here, and I can't move my legs, so I'm not able to tell the position of my victim, so the best way to do that is to get them in a spot where I can have access to kill them.
Yeah.
And since the murder was right under his window, what was there that would have made the Ringmaster go there so he could kill him?
The box! I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting theory. It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to Huh? Oh, hello, thank you, Vale Travel Games Productions, for subscribing. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. I know you are, but what am I?
I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus.
Alright, what do we have? What do we do about this?
Sure.
Okay, what do we want to do?
How about the crime scene photo?
Not the crime scene photo.
Hang on.
Quick, throw Von Karma out of the airlock. Does this place have an airlock? I mean, it might, who knows? Anyway, okay, what do you think we...
Sorry, my dad called me.
Oh. No worries. What?
Okay, go to the fifth statement. Or the last one. And why is that?
Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have thrown that bust out of the window.
No. Sure! The crime scene photo is literally under your fucking ram! I'm telling you, it's the crime scene photo! Why did you say it would be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accepted if I was carrying the bus. I couldn't see out below the window. Thus, there is no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head.
Sure you couldn't! Well, it's going to be...
Wait, what if he wasn't carrying the bust?
Okay, maybe he had... But he was still under his window!
Hey, Nick?
Huh?
What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think about it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
That does make sense. If only I could... No fucking... I'm gonna lose my mind here.
Okay, do you want it? Okay. So
Present the crime photo.
Okay, okay.
Please.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Calm down.
That Akron knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. On the statement was like, one of the second to last or the last one.
I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Alright. Oh, looks like that worked.
Acro? You didn't really need to lean out the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was gonna be. Quite precisely, I may add.
Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
But I did such a good job hinting.
What about his birds? 2 tweets as a confirmation to drop. The birds were the accomplice.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box.
The birds use a 12-gauge shotgun to blow his chest open. You know, I think.
But he died from head trauma.
No, I think Lunar might have a point here. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over?
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Ooh.
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding a box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed on the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is crystal clear.
You mean if the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box?
There'd be no way that they could miss the head of the victim.
No! Order! This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of those loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Follow on.
So the next question I have is, who placed the wooden box at the scene?
Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and all he had to do was lower it. Ow!
Allow me to vip some sense into you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box.
That's why the box was specifically made.
This is specially made?
Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. What?
Well, the contents of the box are just the pepper shaker.
Would it be the weight, then?
Was it particularly heavy?
Because it was...
I guess the weight?
The box has a remarkable weight.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift this wooden box would have required...
Oh, I see! One would have to squat down and lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
Shoot her, then shoot Acro, that way you win the case.
Oh my God. Then I go to prison.
We're pleading the second! The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift the box, you would have had to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would have been in approximately the same place!
Oh, I get it! Fool! Sorry, it was just taking a while to, like, pick up on it. Anyway, he's just playing with his birds.
Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? You placed this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he is proposing.
What?
Oh yeah, because he can't squat down. He can't squat down to pick up the box. That's Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? The cafeteria?
I remember. Yeah.
I remember.
Of course I remember. It was on the top of the table in the cafeteria.
And what happened to it? I like to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus to my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? You'll see, Mr. Phoenix Wright explains that! I'd like to call Regina to the stand. Maybe, did Regina do it? Did Regina help?
At this point, I feel like maybe.
He used voodoo! Maybe at this point, you know, maybe. Don't forget you said there was no accomplice. Ah, shit, we did say that, didn't we? Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria.
Yeah, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. Gotta keep my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all.
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? Okay.
I hate to say it, but maybe your theory about the fucking monkey lifting it.
Let's take a look at the, really shiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, they very specifically made it look shiny. And the monkey loves shiny objects.
Goddamn monkey.
The monkey did it! A monkey?
Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Phoenix, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
And my goddamn badge.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course, he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and then brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
It must be really frustrating being disabled from the waist down and having to live with a rowdy monkey also at the same time. That seems like something that would be difficult to deal with. Acro's room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Maybe you should put the whip down sometime and read the court record?
Those are some very nice cards he's holding.
Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny.
Gua!
Acro? Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room.
If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
He just fucking confessed it.
Order! I'd say order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. They're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. Let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as a murder weapon.
Wait! You mean this bus was the murder weapon purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them.
We were this close to having a murder by tuba.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact.
Monkeys are evil.
Namely that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron! Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no need to deny that. Ow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Don't you mean bamboozled?
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And what is it?
You should know! You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Yeah, that was the bust. That was the bust.
Are you that fucking dumb, Franziska?
Oh, apparently Phoenix is dumb too.
I hate myself.
There is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw?
The bust!
Huh?
The bust!
No, wait, huh? Wait.
He fucking saw the bust!
Oh, wait, yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right, Elves! What people saw was just elves. Yeah. Who was the other person Mo saw on the scene? That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
En contraire, mon frère, it does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's butt.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
Here we go. There is no reason why you can't attach the cloak to the butt. It'd be easy to hang one off the cards to bust his hands.
Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Also, hello, Blue Wolf. Nice to see you here. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of utmost importance to this case. Don't you agree?
No! He caught me.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? It had to be Acro, right? It had to be. Who else would have?
The only one with the cloak was the fucking ringmaster.
But what? But how would he put a cloak on a bust that got dropped on his head?
I'm pretty sure Mr. fucking Acro here can walk.
I'm not sure about that. No, I'm not. I wonder, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Didn't the defendant wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice?
No, I knew it was the fucking
So
ringmaster.
then,
He was
how
the
did
one with the
this
cloak.
person get a hold of the cloak?
The ringmaster!
Okay, maybe it was the ringmaster.
Well,
Furthermore, how would this person have gotten the cloak onto the bust, I wonder? Because this person was not spotted at the scene.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
When she's so nice about telling me I'm wrong, it hurts even more.
Okay, well, you say the ringmaster. The famous Von Karma carrot and whip approach.
Wow.
I was frickin' this guy, I guess. Fool! Him? You are saying it was the victim himself, Russell Barry.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but why and how? The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust.
Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
What would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself! Nick, do you really want all this?
Fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways.
I was really bad at art class.
Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time.
Oh wait, Lunar was right. He really does have time powers. Yeah.
Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bus and dangled the bus out of the bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Can't lean over the window, my fucking ass. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant the bust hit the victim,
Okay, that's fucking stupid.
this entire case is fucking stupid.
You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've heard all day. As much as you'll try, as much as you'll scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet.
You are not the clown, you are the entire circus! What?
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which stacked onto the bust. The impact also caused the sound of a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair he cannot see. So he just kept pulling the bust up, making it look like it flew. And that's how the magical murder disappeared into the sky came to be.
Where did he get the rope, though?
He's an acrobat!
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'd see the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who's able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you.
Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
He sure has.
I think he's just been playing with his birds.
But he has come to the end of his rope now. What the fuck?
So, yeah, I guess Acro was the murderer.
Hang on, my thing is loading. Oh, crap.
What?
Hang on a second. God damn it. Okay, there we go. What now?
You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
The hat
Evidence?
is the only thing that's been left behind.
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. Wright,
Now
the
you shut up.
prosecution brings up a good point. Can we use some evidence? Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence.
I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. There's still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness testimony.
Unusual?
Contradiction, actually.
Okay, then use that and get out of this jam.
The fucking hat.
That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof you have unraveled the trick of this magic case. The hat?
The hat.
Okay.
The problem is Max's three symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hat was one, the white roses was the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all of those contradictions. What am I talking about?
You fool! Do you ever shut up?
Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime.
Punch the judge? That's not gonna give us a good standing. Well, unless he's like, oh, the fact that you had the gall to punch me really makes your point sound better.
However, remember what Mo said just yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus. I hate everything about this case.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then you did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. And you've got one, but what about the other contradiction? What the fuck are you talking about, Francisca? The other contradiction? Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? Said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? I don't know, maybe?
Of course I can explain all of it.
What was that?
Please recall the incident when the cloak snagged onto the bus. If the cloak snagged onto the bus, what happened to the white roses?
Oh, they were covered up by the bus. Okay.
Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bus, it means that the white roses would have ended up on the back of the bus.
Ah!
Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bus. I hate this case.
Alright. Acro, what do you have to say for your fucking self? Order, order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Let's do this, Nick, then maybe Von Carmel will finally throw in the towel.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Yeah, he thought that he was the... Yeah, I know. He obviously thought that the ringmaster was Max. Obviously. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster.
Okay, whatever.
Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive.
He's gonna say something about how he hated Max, and that's gonna be the thing that unravels everything. Seems that this case isn't over yet, unfortunately. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I'll listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. All right. To be continued immediately. Well, this is probably gonna be tear-inducing or something, but let's go.
Ugh.
These two guards are always here. What's their story? I can't believe it. Acro?
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? Psst, psst, cough. But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why... Cough. Hey! Oh, wait.
Hey, pal! You gonna ignore me after I went off to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
Oh, hi, Gumshoe. I was wondering about you, actually. Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, forget it. I'm gonna go home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway. Now, Detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
We've got some really tasty milk.
Oh, goddamn.
How about the card trick, Detective?
Oh, well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
Here you go.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later. Let me look at it now.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all secret. Huh? Look, the details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies. How could you? Oh my God!
He is
we're friends.
We're friends, but we're not allies.
How could you?
Look, he is always on, like, he is always helping the prosecution.
But he's helped us too.
Yeah, but we also are the reason why he always keeps getting demoted, kinda.
But everything that has happened happened in court up till now has gone according to our plan.
Oh, I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
Y'all figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion.
What plan?
Final plans? That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecution for you. From the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. I can't do an accent. That's it, and that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
Bye, Gumshoe. What do you mean by that, the very end part?
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. One more thing.
Ah!
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
Entire dairy's worth of milk for me?
Yeah.
This is a weird character trait. This is a weird character trait that he has.
I mean, yeah, I like milk, but like weird.
I mean, milk is good, but I don't like it that much. Court is now in session. Miss Von Karma, what the fuck are you on about this time? I'd like to continue with Akro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akro would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Ding-a-ling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony so we can all go home. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Gulp. All right. Let's hear your tragic backstory. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Big Berry Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Oh, that's all? That's all? Okay. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness was deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Akro would kill the man he held in such esteem. Absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Akro kill the ringmaster?
Because the ringmaster was dressed like Max, and he wants to kill Max.
This might be my last chance to answer that question.
Of course we're cross-examining.
The defense has the right to cross-examine the witness.
You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix, right? You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness. Can you just shut up, Francisco? Alright. What do you have to say? Little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster, the very big... Oh, right, this. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna just do the tried and true method of press everything.
Okay.
That's the wrong button for pressing.
We?
Yes, my brother Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Akro? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Your parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
Ow! No crying in court! Let's keep going! The witness of this testimony.
How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster?
He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one.
That is fucking weird.
What?
Nothing.
The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about the other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. The ringmaster, he'd always come see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person?
I know, he seems like a nice guy. Which is what makes it so difficult.
So then how long have you been a performer? Look, I know this guy did it, but I don't really want to get him in trouble for murder.
He started off as an acrobat at an early age.
I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. I was an incredibly swole 9-year-old. You would not believe it. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling Brothers. It's nearly a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar.
The point is that I've wanted to be of some use to the circus. Truly a remarkable young man.
The judge keeps looking at Acro like he's a proud father. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster?
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Yeah, the tried and true method of badgering the witness. Look, it's worked several times before. Or is the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Did she just whip us? Like us, the viewer?
Maybe.
It looks like she did. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them.
I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk.
Look, everyone hated Max. He was dressed like Max. He wanted to kill Max. Obviously, that's what we're getting at here.
Oh, remember the note?
Yeah, the note! We haven't even brought up the note yet. I think that'll be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Oh, hi, Octawave. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
Nope.
Wait. No, shit, wait.
What did you do?
I didn't mean to, I didn't think.
Now that I've come this far, there's no way I could answer no, I can't.
Do you like the Beatles by any chance? I kind of like the Beatles. Yeah, I like a couple of their songs. Oh, this is going to be good. Very well, then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster. The note.
We don't have any.
No, it's the note. The note. Let me just go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the ringmaster?
That is correct.
I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence?
What are you supposed to learn? Mm-hmm.
This is the piece of evidence that nah. Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court. Ouch, biggest failure in court, that stings. In recognition of your honor, let me bestow upon you my special prize. So now what will you do, Mr. Wright? Prefer you hurry up and prove something.
Nuts. Now that I give up. We don't have anything.
Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all.
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish! Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster.
I mean, yeah, the dude's dead. If you want to jump to the end of things, yeah, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you say? What are your thoughts on Paul McCartney doing a final album for the Beatles using AI? He's bringing his dead friends back using an artificial intelligence for a goodbye for the band?
Okay, he's fucking stupid and he can go fuck himself.
I mean, I think his heart is in the right place with that, but I feel iffy about dead people being used for, being resurrected using AI, to create art, unless everyone, involved with, the family, of the people, was okay with it, but I don't know. I understand why he would want to do that, but I don't, it's probably a tricky situation. Yeah, I understand why he would get backlash for that, but,
I'm saying that the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What? Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face, twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro is trying to kill someone else? Yeah.
Who had the note originally?
What? Yeah, he wrote the note. Yeah.
Who had the note? God damn it! No! What?
There's 14 more where that came from. Hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later. But for now, let me see what that evidence once again.
I'm so scared of what will happen. I can't even move to give him the evidence.
Ah, shit. Wait, they didn't even ask for evidence. They just asked who did.
It wasn't Matt!
But they weren't trying to kill Matt. What other act?
He was just using. You know how you said that we almost had a trombone murder?
Yeah, what does the trombone have to do with now?
Who had the note originally?
Regina. He was.
Regina!
What? No, that doesn't make sense. Wait, huh?
What happened to his brother?
Oh, right, he was. All right, his brother was. he was bit by her lion.
And now we just lost more health!
Shit, I'm a dumbass.
Take it slow from now on, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
He asked you for something very humanous, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you attempting to imply that Acro is trying to kill someone else? Okay.
Can we save real quick, though?
Can we? I don't even know if we can. I don't think we can, actually.
Okay, we'll show Regina. And then save if you can, because goddammit, we're about to lose.
Regina Benny. Okay, now we're saving. We're saving. This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Yes, Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It is a mean-spirited leading question.
He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is you're wrong, that's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough, Mr. Wright, allow me to— Ow! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself! Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Show me evidence, now!
The note.
I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Perry.
The note.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Send evidence that proves Acro is out to kill this young girl. The note. The note?
The note.
Note.
The note. Acro, you remember this, don't you?
That's...
A piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tail. Tailcoat. Coat tail. What the fuck?
Inside the ringmaster's coattail.
Tailcoat. Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
They're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
And because she's so fucking dumb, she didn't realize it. Yes, and there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did intend to place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Order! Mr. Right. This little theory of yours...
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory.
It's not even a game theory.
Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, because she's stupid. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria board.
That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the notes?
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out his window to see who it actually was.
I got it! Acro thought it was Regina down the plaza.
And that's why he let the bus fly.
Hey, Nick? Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
Yes.
unfortunately. It's going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yeah, so what about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
Yeah, you just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew that the note was what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza in place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago, I know all about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and I know and I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at the time.
Hold on! Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is.
Oh, the pepper bottle!
It's the pepper! It's the pepper!
The conclusive evidence. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, the pepper bottle.
Take that!
Achoo! 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 What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It isn't a joke at all. It's decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
Recall the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. I can't English.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. What exactly are you saying? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Wright, then answers this question. Who is Regina Berry's intended victim?
His brother.
Take that!
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro would feel about his brother,
That his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingaling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
Look at the scarf real quick.
The what?
Look at the scarf.
The scarf?
Yes.
Which scarf? Oh, this?
The bloody one.
Oh, that's... Oh! Scarf. stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. I was right. I totally called
He
this
sneezed.
the other day. He sneezed. The lion sneezed. So
Poor dude.
so then what happened to Actor's brother? She's too cute. She could not have done this. Yes, Croak, exactly. He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. You think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? Yeah, I think so.
I mean, technically, yeah. I suppose it truly was an accident.
It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix, right? It's impossible to prove Miss Berry's involvement in a murder attempt, isn't it? Instigating a lion to attack, whoever heard of something like that? And to think that the defense claims that this was the conclusive evidence.
A small bottle of pepper, a lion. What's their connection? The scarf! Ah!
Nick? What's the matter, Nick?
Figured it out. Wow, it was right in front of my nose the entire time, and I'm surprised not even sneezing.
Wait, hang on. Come in. Sorry. Anyway.
Wait, Your Honor!
Well, what is it?
The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What? What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She might not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's, brother. The fucking, yes! Take that!
That's just a scarf.
Acro? This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who was the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina.
There's something more than just his blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could.
But why would she do that?
Because he's always making her sneeze with pepper.
Oh, right. It was supposed to be a harmless Oh no, it was supposed to be a harmless prank. Oh no.
Okay, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
He was sneezing!
I knew it! I told you! I knew that this was what it was, somehow. Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling, however...
Lion sneeze!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What? You fool! You've got to be kidding me! This is the worst fucking case we've ever had in this courtroom.
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix writes, this theory, you believe it?
Why else would I fucking bring it up then?
You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Excuse me, if I didn't believe it, why the fuck would I bring it up? Of course I do, it's the truth.
I don't know, you're just weird.
The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. Okay, we haven't cracked him yet. Think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Why suspend disbelief now? This is barely weird at all compared to everything else we've seen. I know, right, Croak? What the I can believe a man can fly, but I can't believe that a lion can sneeze. Acro? You don't mean... You can't mean... Witness! Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright? Fortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
Technically, if it's an accident, it would be manslaughter. Pepper, scarf, the lion... See where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? Same problem it's always been. Evidence. I dropped Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster. This is the evidence that proves that claim. Ah, fuck, we did forget about that.
God damn it, get the bird away from me.
You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
Murder weapon.
The boss that the defense's claim was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Now that's interesting. If you strike with intent to kill but hit the wrong target, is that still manslaughter? You know, I don't actually know. I'm not sure about that one, actually. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. Yes, it would be.
The bus.
Nick, you've got to do something.
It's the last step. I get this one. Let's see how things work out.
Or should we request to search Acro's room?
Safe.
Okay. We're saving.
But we didn't find the bust in there.
Did we really look that hard, though? Okay, see how things work out?
Yeah. I never thought to search Akram's room, but...
Why are you gonna search his room? looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the meaning of von karma total justice. That's not the thing that has ever been brought to our attention ever.
I guess. I figured with you that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Oh yeah, that's right, she already looked in his room!
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. But what did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put the point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. See, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. It was very hard to do so, as there are no wheelchair-accessible stairs in this entire building. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
And it seems that he's laughing at it. It looks like you lacked the final nail to put into my coffin.
But what about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is really relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. I got it! Acro is his own twin brother! No, that was the thing last case! We already did that one. If you want someone to be surprising, Gumshoe's a great choice. Was probably surprised to be doing the searching too, honestly. Wasn't he fired already? How many times has this guy been fired and then rehired again? Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust, where is it now?
Hang on, I need to look at something.
Okay.
Ace Attorney.
Are you looking up a walkthrough?
No, I'm looking at sprites.
Oh. Sprites?
Not a walkthrough.
Why sprites?
They have one where... Or, no, maybe sprites? I don't know.
What are you trying to look for?
So you know, like, sometimes when in the court, it, like, zooms out and you see everyone as the crowd just, like, murmurs or screams or whatever?
Oh, yeah?
That's not a sprite, that's a fucking image. Duh.
I mean, a sprite is a type of image.
True,
Acro is his own identical triplet. That's how he did it. I mean, that's certainly a theory.
Okay, I have an idea of where it's at.
Okay.
Where's the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. You know all about men's busts.
It's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? I have an idea.
Seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Even though we have all of the evidence to pin on this guy except this one fucking thing.
So, there is no way he could have gotten help to move it. So where is the one place he could fucking have it?
I mean, it would have to be his room, but where? But what?
What else?
In the ring? In the circus tent?
No.
In the snow? In the box? Oh. got him. Wait, does his wheelchair have storage space?
I mean, probably. Anyway.
Thank you for your support. Terribly sorry, Mr. Rain. I think that this brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness.
No! Is that who I think it is? Oh.
Hold it! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. But...
We need time to do what? Ow!
why are you the most surprised person here? She's your maid, isn't she? She just kind of does what she wants. I don't know. Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, it would be pretty obvious if it was in the chair. But the rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acros lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. We already used that metaphor. If we don't, we're certain to lose. The defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step.
Especially when we only have 2 slivers of health.
Sink or swim, the only way is forward.
The murder weapon. There is Max's bust now.
Somewhere in this courtroom.
Alright. I'm trusting you on this.
It's obvious the bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the witness stand. The witness stand. The witness stand. The witness stand!
Okay, I know where I know that this isn't the right answer, but I just.
No, do it later! Are you trying to go for an achievement?
It's not an achievement, it's just something I want to see.
Oh god, we're fucked. Oh god, I'm not ready yet.
What? Why did you stop talking all of a sudden?
I'm just not really sure if I said anything or not. No. I never understand it!
You had to think about whether it was a good idea to say that? Gwa! What did you just say to me? That's the penalty!
And we're dead.
It's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial, nor is there any more time. Okay, no, but like if we, I read something about this, and like if we had, if we had more health, he would have taken out half of our health bar, and then be like, "What? Do you want some more?" And then takes out the rest of your health. But we lost too much health, so it didn't happen. Shit.
We can do it later.
Okay. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Billy Bob Johns, guilty. Yeah. Anyway,
Guilty.
the accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I'm sorry, Max. Don't worry, we're gonna go back in time. Also, this is.
Well, that's what could have happened. Well, that's how it could have ended, but let's try this. It's at the witness stand?
Yes. Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
Oh, right, it has a blanket. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Right. Fuck you.
No, I'm pretty sure you fucking heard me. Well, you're a big guy. Are you? And you have a pretty big wheelchair because of this. I just want to make sure you weren't hiding anything underneath that blanket.
Was it ever established there was a blanket?
I mean, yeah, you can kind of see it, I think. Maybe.
Oh, there it is.
Because it seems to me that'd be easy to say, hide a bust under there.
I don't think it'd be that easy. Again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Right.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in that condition. That provided inconvenience when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she found the murder weapon in your room, it'd be all over. Which is why you had to hide it in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Oh, you see, I'm not really wearing pants under this, so,
Or are you nude?
Well done, Mr. Right. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? You've got me. Backed by a real pro.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, two of them.
Two of them? What?
Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Just one thing I'd like to know. I had a surprise search on my room last night. There are two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away into the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all you could do was try and hide the bust. The only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? Yes, I definitely knew what you were talking about. I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon, there's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. Can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh, you definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I mean, she is 18 years old. I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that! Seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why I tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, he couldn't help herself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean anything bad to happen. I know this. Just want to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But just couldn't forgive her. No matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. She would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful. So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well? No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I'd just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max. I'm so sorry. Croak says, I think Acro is the only Ace Attorney culprit who doesn't get a breakdown. There's a few other edge cases, but his tier spread is different. I like it. It's probably the best part of this case. Yeah, I gotta admit, the way this all wrapped up, it... I mean, everything else about the case still sucks, but I mean... Acro just... this... He's a really good culprit. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. Idiots. I can't believe it. You beat me again. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible dispute. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty.
Yay!
Why don't I feel good then?
Because it's sad.
It's really sad. This court is adjourned. That's the kicker. With what we know now, Max and all the Max grossness, it was irrelevant. It's not involved in why the crime happened. It's just a side note. Yeah, why the that was just a waste of our time. All of the weird pedo shit had nothing to do with anything. Why I thought that like Max wanting to marry Regina was involved in the murder motive or something, but no, none of that even mattered. Why the fuck did they put that in the this? Who wrote this? Who decided this? Anyway, Blue Wolf says Miss Von Karma L, and there's a W in Phoenix Wright. Yes, all of that. This court is adjourned. Fucking finally. All right. Fabulous. What is it? Fabulous? Is it really Max? To be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Me neither. I'm not happy.
I hate this case.
Acro, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Bat? Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? It's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but at max, only at max, 1 million of them! Hey, that was funny.
Mo,
This game was written in, if I recall correctly, the least amount of time. Takumi was told, oh, by the way, write 2 more games kind of out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Based on what I've seen. But thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Yeah.
Crying noises.
Yeah, me too. She's been like this for a while now. It's not my fault! Yeah, I mean, you didn't know. Sorry. Sweetie pie. Nacro! They're never coming back! Oh god, we gave her an existential crisis. Now everyone's gonna split up! Regina? Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro... is he gonna try and get his revenge on me?
I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Sure? You're really sure? I can believe that?
Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
True. And I want to see some evidence!
He's there for his brother. Huh?
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. Oh shit, what do I do?
His brother? His brother! Because he's still in a coma!
Huh?
He would want to stay by his brother's side. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
But bad. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. Now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I don't feel good about any of this. God damn it. No. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again.
So sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Max?
Hey.
What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. Now, whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay a fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? Ah, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster! I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen! Best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh!
That's quite the goal.
Yay, I can't wait! And I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. No, Sweetie Pie, it can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Max. Nick.
It seems like everything is going to turn out all right here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus in the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. Just don't invite us to the wedding.
Oh, God.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm gonna order special whoopee cushion seats. What, huh? What? See what made the case?
Parade. It really paid off, just like you said it would, sir.
No! It was just a theory. A game theory. If Acro was really the killer, I thought that this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Right? Your boyfriend?
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. He's back!
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Ashford, you mother...
But, like, what the fuck was he... What? How was he involved? What happened here? Anyway, we did it! And a brand new episode has been added. Episode 4... What?
Can I please slap him?
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Slap him!
A brand new episode has been... Okay, well... We're gonna save, and, you think things ended off on a good note today? We could keep going if you want to.
No.
Alright. But we still have to see the preview of what's to come. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? What is this?
What the fuck?
Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipan? I see the students of a certain starry school are ready to win. And global hero Alkion Capone doesn't want to go home with the prize, and we hope Lady Luck is with our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me!
Huh? Is this a special episode or something?
Whoa! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst! It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior! The Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year.
What the fuck?
What the fuck indeed. March 20, 7:42 p.m., the Gatewater Hotel. Ah, the Gatewater. Remember that place?
Oh, god damn it!
All right, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it. Yes, he did. And we will find out how exactly he did it and what it is he did next time I can say this case is very well loved. This is the best case in the whole series, contender. That's good to know. Well, we just finished the worst case in the game. What do you think, Skye?
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over too. Although I gotta say, I think that it all wrapped up pretty well. That was a nice ending, at least.
And I'm about to slap a bitch.
Well, case closed. He did it. You heard Maya. Yep. Yeah, and we're gonna find out what's up with that next week, probably.
Gumshoe.
What?
Don't think you're escaping me.
What?
I have 2 people to slap.
Wait, who's the second one?
Gumshoe.
Oh, okay. I was afraid it was gonna be me. But yeah, everything is, yeah. Well, we finished everything up. That was. Well, next week we have the final case of Ace Attorney Justice for All to start. How do you feel about that?
I am excited.
I'm excited too. It feels weird that we're already at the end. This game feels way shorter than the first one. Oh, trust me, Gumshoe will receive some karma, and not just from karma. Yeah. But, yeah, well...
I still
God
got some
damn
bitches
it.
to slap.
What?
I still got some bitches to slap.
Yeah, you do, and we will get on that next time. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
Nope.
Alright, well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us here. Rise from the Ashes is a big reason the first game is so long. That's true, but even besides that, even if you ignore Rise from the Ashes, I feel like the first game was a lot longer. But yeah, thank you everyone here for joining us. We had a great turnout today. I think tomorrow we will, well, not at all tomorrow. Next week, we will be, figuring out what's going on with the Nickel Samurai or whatever, and also Edgeworth and Gumshoe and all those people. We're probably also gonna figure out what's going on with Franziska. But there's a lot of things we gotta figure out. Anything else you want to say before we leave, Skye?
Yeah.
I think that was a no. Well, alright. In that case, thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Miss JukeBox 8.
And I'm Skye Cloudlord.
And thank you for a wonderful